Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my very first favorites video. I'm going to be sharing some hair products as well as some makeup products. This channel involves or embodies everything beauty. The first product that I wanted to talk about, or the first item I should say, is a brush, and it's by the brand Denman. This is what it looks like. The reason why these brushes are so unique is number one, because of their nylon bristles. They're sectioned far apart, so it's less likely for the hair to get tangled, and it also has this unique polishing pad that is on every single brush, the round brushes, the paddle brushes. Any brush that you purchase will have this polishing pad. I have been struggling over the years, having very fine hair, not wanting to have any sort of breakage or damage to the hair. So my husband uses the 7-row, but I ideally for females would recommend the 9-row, just with the density of the hair, the quantity, like how much hair that you do have. Next item I wanted to talk about, I purchased off of Amazon, and it is a comb set. 10-piece comb set. So as you can see, there are a variety of different combs. It may be unnecessary if you're not a hairstylist to have this many, but I like to have my pick of wide tooth combs. I like to have teasing combs where the teeth are a little bit closer together. I do have a teasing brush, which is ideal when it comes to creating volume as to cause less damage to the hair. But keeping it in this plastic wallet and then going from site to site, client to client, keeps it nice and organized. And for the price point, I think that it's ideal. 2 reasons why I would recommend this comb set is A, because it's heat resistant. It's very important if you are working on other people. If you want to get the curl nice and close to the scalp, you can stick a comb right there between the scalp and the hot tool, and then that will help you if you're using it on yourself. It's still necessary. You don't want to melt the plastic. It's pretty common sense, but there are people out there that don't know. Secondly, I like the fact that these are anti-static. I think that that is really important as well. It's frustrating. You can use simple ways such as dryer sheets through your hair to get rid of the static, but that's the reason why I would recommend this particular comb set. Another favorite hair product that I have been using is called a duckbill clip. So if you're not a hairstylist, you can just call it a clip. This is by a Japanese brand, and it's by the brand Kanebo. It comes with 6 clips, and I purchased this off of Amazon as well, and I'm gonna tell you why I like these clips. There is something called, I'm gonna take it out of the package. So it comes with 6 clips that looks like this. I actually have one that's out of the packaging, and I'm gonna open it up because I'm gonna tell you why this clip is superior. So it has this piece of strip here, and this is a silicone strip. So what it does is it protects the hair from getting any sort of indentation from the teeth, and there's these 2 little baubles on either side. So it does give you an extra 2, I think I misplaced the other one unfortunately, but it gives you an extra piece of silicone, and that's what you put in here if this gets lost. I really like the size of them. I really like the shape. I like how light they are. And using my mannequin head for hairstyling during the coronavirus, I use other professional styling clips, but they don't stay in very well, especially if there's no product in the hair, if it's freshly washed. I find that the hair has a tendency of falling out, and I'm using 4 or 5 different clips. For the size of the clip, it's extremely strong, it's durable, and the reviews on the website are really great. So this is definitely a product that I would recommend. Next product that I wanted to talk about, I'm gonna try and keep everything together, so makeup with makeup and hair with hair. I wanted to talk about Frieda. Now, this is a very popular, inexpensive brand. It can be purchased at any local drugstore. I can leave so many links if anybody has any questions, but I tried the Frieda Frizz Ease Secret Weapon. How many times am I gonna have to do this? And again, I tried the Frieda Frizz Ease Secret Weapon Touch-Up Cream. This is ideal for flyaways if you're doing a very polished, sleek style and you don't want the humidity to have, let's say the client has very curly hair, you're gonna take a pea-size amount, let the heat from your hands warm up the cream, the styling cream, and you're gonna apply a very small amount to the finished style or throughout the process. What people generally don't know is that there are so many different types of sprays, and it's really important to understand that each spray is important throughout each step of the process. Yes, there is a difference between a finishing spray and a textured spray. I'll get more into detail with that at a later time. I think that that's going to take up quite a bit of space, and I really want to get onto the next product. The last hair product that I wanted to talk about is the Extra Strength Refresh and Restore Coconut Miracle Oil. Now, this is a dry shampoo, but it's more like an oil, so it's very light. There's no white cast to it. You can apply this a couple times throughout the week. It doesn't feel like your hair is weighed down, and it smells unbelievable. My husband has quite severe allergies to scented products, which is why I wanted to start this channel in the first place. I wanted to ideally find some more organic, natural products, which I still have a video to do and finish with that, so bear with me. I'll get more into details about that later, but this I would highly recommend. Coconut oil is perfect for your skin. I cook with it, I use it in my hair, I put it on my face. Coconut oil is just amazing to use. I also wanted to talk about some of the foundations that I've been using, and my favorite has been by the brand L'Oreal, and this has been talked about for years. These products are not new. I just wanted to get on here and say my piece. I've been really enjoying the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Total Coverage, which I am a little bit tanner right now, so I've been struggling trying to match and buying 2 different shades to try and figure out what my color is. I recently tried the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear, and it looks like this with the red cap. And I've just seen so many people using it, and the fact that I really enjoyed this one, I thought, why not give it a try? I think that I would have to go 1 shade darker, and I got it in the shade 410 Ivory. I really like it because it does say that it's, I'm trying to look at the bottle. So on the back it says that it's breathable, it's buildable coverage, and it lasts up to 24 hours, gives you a really fresh complexion. I definitely agree with that. I use a very light hand with my makeup, with my everyday makeup, and I just take a beauty blender or beauty sponge and put a little bit on. I wouldn't say that this foundation is necessarily full coverage, but it definitely covers whatever blemishes or red areas that you're trying to conceal. Another item I wanted to mention is a primer, which in my everyday makeup routine, such as today, I don't have a primer on. I have my foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear. I have my favorite NARS concealer, which I've mentioned so many times, I'm not gonna bring that up. And then I have tried, which I did a review, it's on this channel, I'll leave a link down below, the Fenty Beauty bronzers. I got it in the shade Into Sun. Super buttery, doesn't lay unevenly on the skin, doesn't make my face look like it has any texture to it, and it blends in so well with fair skin. When I do use a primer, I definitely would recommend the No Pore Blem Primer, smooth and pore covering. There are people that don't like it, but keep in mind it's because the product doesn't work for that person. This one is inexpensive. I got it at my local Shoppers Drug Mart, and I've been using it ever since. Highly recommend this product. I tend to go back and forth with blushes. My favorite brand at the moment has been Tarte. As a lot of you may know, Sephora does giveaways. They give free birthday items and you can build points. So Tarte has always been my favorite blush. I love the Amazonian Clay foundation from them as well. But Becca is definitely a great brand, and I've been obsessed with the shade Dahlia in their luminous blush. So this is what it looks like. It has a lot of shimmer to it. It's not matte, it's a very dark color. I would say between like a red and a mauve. And I really appreciate for the price how much product you get. It comes with a little mirror, but Becca is more of an expensive brand. If you have a light hand with it, these products will last you a very long time. You have to keep in mind that products that go on your eyes, any liquid that comes from your eyes, you can get infections, but I find that you can be more lenient with products that go on your cheeks, and you don't have to throw them out as often as you would say an eyeliner, a mascara, anything that goes close or near your eyes. I made a discovery this week, which I was considering doing a review on, which is the magnetic lashes. The reason why I wanted to do a review for this is A, they're inexpensive, and B, they're a little bit more easy on your natural lash. It's less likely that you're gonna pull out your natural lash. You're not using any lash glue. I just thought to myself, well, is it a gimmicky product or is it gonna work? There are so many different brands that have come out with a magnetic lash with the magnetic liner, and I have a couple of suggestions. Today, I didn't think it was the right time for me to do a review or to show it on camera. Please definitely leave me a comment down below if you need some help or if you wanna know an easy way of how to apply these lashes. But I'm going to show the ones that I purchased, and I went with the brand Ardell, which is great. I have lash glue from them, I have other lashes and other products. It comes separate. The lashes were about $6.99, which again, I'll leave all the information in the description box below. And then it came separate with the gel pot and the applicator, so the little eyeliner brush. This is what the little eyeliner brush looks like. So it just looks like a typical angled liner brush. Nothing special. I'm not sure if it's synthetic. I don't think it's real, but that is what the brush looks like. And then I'm going to show on camera. Now there are tiny, tiny little magnetics on the band of the lash, and there are only 4 of them. So keep in mind when you are cutting the lash, because I know a lot of people, depending on the shape of your eye, will cut the lash a little bit. Keep in mind, if you are cutting off the magnetic part of the lash, you wanna make sure that you cut it up until that last little magnetic piece. So I'm gonna share this lash, and I'm gonna try and get it, I'm gonna use my watch to see if this is close enough to the camera. But it has 1, 2, 3, 4 little magnetic pieces, and that is what enables you to stick the lash to the liner. The first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take your little pot. So this is what it looks like, just any liner pot. And the liner is a little bit goopy, so I would recommend you use a little bit of a lighter hand with it. So you're just going to dip in the liner brush, apply the liner as usual. You can make it thick, you can make it thin, however way you do it. And then you're going to gently apply. Do not use a metal pair of tweezers. Common sense, these are magnets. It's gonna be very difficult to separate the tweezers from the lash. Get a pair of plastic tweezers. Apply from one corner to the middle to the inner corner. The fact that the price point is really reasonable and that these are easy to apply, they stayed on for, I think I had them on for about 6 hours straight. I didn't add any mascara to my natural lash to make the lashes form together. I just put these on and away I went. As I mentioned, if anybody has any questions on how to put these on, then I can definitely make a video. Please leave me a comment down below. I feel like this video is getting a little bit lengthy. I could sit here all day and share so many different products, but as always, stay safe, stay happy, and I can't wait for the next one.